Hi, I'm Tegan. I am from Joburg and I am a Vinyasa yoga teacher. I offer yoga teacher trainings in Durban, Joburg and now Cape Town. My style of yoga is challenging, it's fun, it's playful, but also quite simple and just at the root of what yoga is all about, nothing too fancy. Today we are filming at Wild Thing in Cape Town, so I hope you enjoy what we put forward for you.
So coming onto your mat, you can come onto the knees, finding a child's pose. You can sit the sit bones back towards the heels, reach the arms ahead or alongside your body, softening the shoulders down towards the ground. Taking a long, easy breath in here, and exhaling, sighing, releasing, letting everything out. Take another breath like this, inhale, and exhale everything out. Feel your forehead resting on the mat. See if those shoulders and elbows can relax just a little bit more. And soften the sit bones even more towards those heels, allowing the hips to feel heavy. Inhale, feel your belly expanding against your thighs. Exhale, start to draw the belly all the way back towards your spine. Keep breathing like this. Inhale, breath is long. And exhale, release everything out. On your next breath, come to find an intention for your practice. Why it is you are here, what it is you are looking to cultivate on your mat. If nothing is coming up immediately, offer your practice up to another being, dedicating your practice to that being. Allow that to sit with you a little bit longer as you breathe here in your child's pose. On your next breath, inhale, come to rise onto your hands, onto your knees, finding a tabletop. Have your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Push the floor away from you, round into the spine, bring the chin towards your chest, find a big cat stretch. Keep breathing as you push the floor away, round into those shoulders, see if the chin will come closer to the chest. Exhale, but hold the pose. And as you inhale, lift through your head and neck, roll your shoulders back, lift your chin and your gaze up. Exhale, round into the spine. Inhale, lifting through your head and neck, arching into the spine, gazes up. This is cow. Exhale, rounding, chin to chest, navel to spine. This is cat. Keep moving in your cat-cow. Inhale, up. And exhale, rounding. Inhale, gazes up, shoulders back. Exhale, round. Inhale, lifting. And as you exhale, round, bring the chin all the way to the chest. Keep your breath going, but keep the pose in cat. And slowly see if you can move your head a little bit from side to side, releasing any tension through your neck, through your shoulders. And as you exhale, come to find a neutral spine. Tuck into the toes. Take your seat all the way back towards your heels. And start to lift into the knees, taking the knees and your hips all the way up and back, finding your first downward dog. In your downward dog, spread your fingers out, bend your knees if the backs of the legs are feeling really tight, shrug the shoulders down and away from your ears, and press down into the knuckles of your hands. Walk your legs out, bending one knee at a time, just releasing whatever tension or tightness might be stuck through the back of the legs into your hips. And then again, check in with your head and neck, maybe give the head a little bit of a shrug, release the head from side to side, letting go of any tension or any tightness. Come back to your breath. Inhale, feeling your belly expanding, and exhale, draw the belly back towards your spine. See if the heels are ready to settle down towards the mat. Otherwise, keep the knees slightly bent. Inhale, and as you exhale, find softness through the pose. Inhale, rise up onto the balls of the feet, elongate through the backs of your legs, and as you exhale, push the heels closer towards the ground. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, rising, lift those heels up, and as you exhale, push the heels back down to the ground. Inhale, heels are rising, and as you exhale, push the heels down, finding stillness now in your downward dog. Start to draw the thighs up towards your hips. Turn the sit bones up towards the ceiling and push the heels back down. On your next inhale, rise and roll all the way forward into a plank and exhale to hold. You should have your hands underneath your shoulders, feet still hip distance apart. Round into your upper back and elongate through your whole spine. We're going to be here for 2 more. Inhale. Exhale here. Inhale, gaze is forward, neck is long. Exhale here. Inhale and exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise and roll forward to your plank. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. And as you exhale 3, drop your knees to the mat, then your chest, then your chin. Slide forward onto your belly, lift your head and neck, slide the hands back into a low cobra. So we're going to hold low cobra for a few breaths. See if you can slide your fingertips all the way back to be underneath your shoulders. Bring those elbows to touch each other. Lift your chin slightly up and feel your lower back muscles start to engage. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, feel the belly pushing into the mat. And as you exhale, try not to sink too far down. Inhale, lift just a little bit higher. And as you exhale, take the forehead to the mat, tuck into your toes, take the seat all the way back towards your heels, lift through your knees, straighten into your legs, find downward facing dog. On your next breath, start to walk the feet all the way up towards the front of the mat. And have your feet hip distance apart. Hold onto opposite elbows and hang heavy over your legs in a standing forward fold. You can bend the knees as much as you'd like. Try to pour all of your weight forward over your legs. Sway from side to side if that feels comfortable. And just opening up the whole back body here. Stay with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale everything out. Release your hands to the mat. Walk your toes and your heels in. Take a deep bend into your knees and start to roll up really slowly, vertebra by vertebra. So slowly rolling up until you feel the head stack above the spine. When that happens, circle the arms above your head. Interlace your fingers, make a fist. Inhale, lengthen here. And as you exhale, lean to your left. Inhale, rise to center. Exhale, leaning to your right. Inhale, rise to center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale all the way up. And as you exhale, release the hands to the base of the spine. Interlace the fingers here. Draw the fist all the way down towards the end of your mat. Take the hands away from your sit bones. Soften through the chest. Let the chest pop back down. Draw the lower ribs and the tailbone in. If you feel like releasing more into the back of the neck, bring the chin closer towards the chest and you'll find more of a release there. Inhale and exhale. Release everything out. Come to find Tadasana. In your Tadasana, have your toes and heels touching. Fingertips alongside your hips. Exhale everything out. Inhale, reach your prayer up. Take the gaze to your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, roll your shoulders back. And as you exhale, step, jump, or float back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, forward and up, up dog. Exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog for 5. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. And exhale, 5. Walk the feet just a little bit closer towards your face. Take a deep bend into the knees. Inhale, step, jump, or float all the way to the front of your mat. Land in a halfway lift. And exhale to roll and fold. Inhale, reaching your prayer up. Take the gaze to your thumbs. Exhale, hands through your heart center. Release, Tadasana. Inhale, reaching your prayer up. Gaze to thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step, jump, or float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, forward and up, up dog. Exhale, rolling over the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale here. Inhale, exhale 2. Inhale, exhale 3. Inhale, exhale 4. Inhale, exhale 5. Take a deep bend into the knees, gaze is forward. Lightly step, jump or float to the front. Land in your halfway lift. Exhale, roll, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, reaching your prayer up, gazes to the thumbs. Exhale, hands through your heart center, release, Tadasana. Last one like this. Inhale, reaching your prayer up, gaze to thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, send those shoulders back. Exhale, step, jump or float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, forward and up dog. Exhale, rolling back, downward facing dog. Here for 5 breaths. Roll out through the shoulders. Take the chest all the way towards your thighs. See if you can turn those thighs up and on. Push the heels down towards the ground. Roll the shoulders away from your ears and ground down into your whole hand, feeling the knuckle of each finger pressing into the mat. Inhale, feeling your belly expand. Exhale, draw your belly back towards your spine. Inhale, exhale, 5. Taking a deep bend into the knees, the gaze is forward. Very lightly step, jump, float. Land in your halfway lift. Exhale to roll and fold. Inhale, reaching your prayer up, take the gaze to the thumbs. And exhale, hands through your heart. Stand tall, Tadasana. Have the arms alongside the body. Inhale, take a deep bend into the knees, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale here. Soften through the shoulders, draw your lower ribs and your tailbone in. If it doesn't feel good to have your palms touching, separate the hands and imagine you're holding a ball between your hands. Feel the sit bones slightly turning to face the mat, and if you gaze forward, you should just be able to see your big toes. Take the hands to the heart center, pause here. Feel yourself grounding down into the right foot. As you reach the left leg up, extend it back, find warrior 3. So standing on your right leg, have a small bend into the knee if that feels a lot more stable for you. You can either keep your hands at prayer or reach the arms alongside your body, whichever your preference is. Have your gaze forward and down, find your balance. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Make sure you're not dipping into your lower back. Draw or round into the lower back. And exhale here. Take a deep bend into your right knee. Step the left foot all the way to the end of the mat. Reach the arms up high, high lunge. Exhale to hold. Inhale and exhale here. Have your chin parallel towards the ground. Keep the right knee over your right ankle. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. And just keep an easy gaze going forward. Draw those lower ribs and tailbone in. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, open your arms, hips, and shoulders, warrior 2. Exhale here. Inhale, straighten through your right leg, pull the thighs up and on. As you exhale, hinge forward and down, find Trikonasana. The right hand is reaching down, left hand reaches straight up. You have the option to take your gaze to the left thumb. If the neck isn't happy, look straight ahead or down to the right big toe. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. Feel those ribs drawing in. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, bend your right knee here. Back to warrior 2. Exhale, hold. Have your gaze over your right middle finger. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Bend the right knee a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. And exhale 5. Inhale, straighten through your right leg. Exhale, rebend your right knee. Either place the right forearm to the thigh or take your right hand to the outside of your right foot. Sweep your left arm up and over, finding its extended side angle A. From here, revolve your chest up towards the ceiling. Draw those lower ribs and tailbone in. And keep the right knee over your ankle, shoulders away from ears. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. and exhale 5. Take your left hand to the mat. Bring your left foot to meet the right. Come to roll and fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, deep bend into the knees, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale to hold. Find softness through the shoulders once again, and a slight tuck into the tailbone, just able to see the big toes in front of you. Inhale, and exhale, bring the hands to the heart center. From here, feel the weight grounding down into the left foot. And as you slowly reach the right leg up and back, either keep your hands at prayer or reach the arms alongside your body. Have your gaze forward and down, finding your warrior 3. Bring a slight rounding into that lower back, just so you're not dipping into your flexibility. 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Bend deeply into your left knee. Step the right foot all the way to the end of the mat. Reach your arms up high for high lunge. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. Gaze is forward, straight ahead, chin parallel to the ground. Bend your left knee a little bit more. Pull the right knee up and back. So make sure that that right leg is really strong. Inhale, exhale 4, inhale, and exhale 5. Inhale, open through your arms, hips, and shoulders, warrior 2. Exhale here. Inhale, straighten into your left leg. Exhale, hinge forward and down, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Reaching that left hand down, right hand is up. Turn your head wherever is comfortable for your neck. Inhale, exhale 3, inhale, exhale 4, inhale, exhale 5. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, bend your left knee, gaze is forward over your left middle finger, warrior 2. Inhale, exhale 2, inhale, exhale 3, inhale, exhale 4, inhale, and exhale 5. Inhale, rise up, straighten through the left leg. Exhale, rebend your left knee, place the forearm to the thigh, sweep your right arm up and over, otherwise taking your left hand outside your left foot. Spin your heart up high, send the shoulders away from your ears. Have your right pinky finger pointing a little bit towards the mat, and then spin your thumb up a little bit higher. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale 4, inhale, and exhale 5. Take the right hand to the mat. Step your right foot to meet the left. Come to roll and fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, deep bend into the knees, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, roll and fold forward, Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, send those shoulders back. Exhale, step, jump or float back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, forward and up, up dog. And as you exhale, roll back, downward facing dog. Feel the heels root to the mat. Turn your thighs up and on. Inhale, rise and roll forward into a plank. And as you lower down through Chaturanga, come to lie all the way flat onto your belly. Have the chin or the forehead on the mat. Keep your hands where they are underneath your shoulders. Zip the legs together. Send your fingertips further back. See if you can slide them until you can't. Bring those elbows to almost touch each other. As you inhale, just lift through your head and neck. Find your low cobra. Have your gaze slightly forward and down so that neck can be long. Feel your belly pressing into the mat. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift your chest just a little bit higher. And as you exhale, bring the forehead down to the mat. Take your arms alongside your body. We're going to prepare now for Locust or Shalabhasana. So zip the legs together, make the legs into one. You can either rest the tops of the hands onto the mat or interlace your fingers behind your back. Do your preference for the shoulders. Inhale, lifting everything up. Exhale to hold. For your gaze here, have the gaze forward and down. Neck is really long. Try to imagine that you are lifting those heels as high as you lift your shoulders. Inhale, lift even higher. Exhale, hold. There's just one more breath. Inhale as high as you can. Exhale, slowly down. Take the right ear to the mat. Bring big toes to touch and let your heels fall to the sides. Take a breath in and breathe everything out. Another breath like that. Inhale and exhale. Bring the chin or the forehead onto the mat. Bending into your knees, reach back and hold to the outsides of your ankles. When you're ready, kick into the hands. Inhale, rise all the way up for Dhanurasana or bow pose. This time, lifting your gaze, your chin up, open through your whole heart, kick back, and again, lift those heels as high as you can. Try to think that they need to be in line with your shoulders. Inhale, lift even higher. Exhale here. Inhale, higher still. And exhale, slowly taking everything back down onto the mat. Bring your left ear to the mat. Bring your big toes to touch and let your heels fall to the sides. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Come to roll over and lie down on your back. Have your knees bent and feet hip distance apart. We're still doing back bends, so try not to draw your knees into the chest. We're almost done. Feet are hip distance apart, knees are bent. Press your palms into the mat alongside your body. Middle finger is just able to brush your heels. Pressing into the hands, into the feet. Inhale, lift your lower, middle, and upper back. As you exhale, walk your shoulders and your elbows in. Interlace the fingers underneath your body. Tuck your tailbone and push the hips up towards the ceiling. Hold an imaginary block between your knees or your thighs so the knees aren't flaring out or knocking in. Inhale, lift even higher. And as you exhale, pause here. Release the hands from underneath you. Press the palms flat. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, release just your upper back, middle back, and lower back. When you come to the mat, let your knees knock inwards, then walk your heels out to the sides. So we're going to do one full wheel now. If full wheel is not in your practice, you are welcome to come to the pose we've just done, which is half wheel. So choose your variation here. Bring the feet to hip distance apart. Middle finger can brush the heels. Then take your hands alongside your ears. Let your fingers face forward. Press into your hands and into your feet. Inhale, rise everything up. Find your full wheel. Exhale to hold. The most important thing here is keep your breath going. From there, start to let the knees hold an imaginary block once again. Tuck your tailbone, push the hips up. Send your chest all the way to the front of your mat. Just 2 more breaths. See if you can hold just for a little bit longer. Inhale. Exhale. Try stay with your breath. Inhale, higher still. And as you exhale, bring the chin to your chest. Bend your elbows. Release just your shoulders. Upper, middle, and lower back down to the floor. Walk your knees into touch. Take your heels out to the side edges of your mat. Take a full breath in and exhale, side out. 1 more breath like that. Inhale and exhale. Draw the knees to your chest. Give yourself a really well-deserved hug. Roll from side to side, massaging your spine into the mat. And then place the feet back to the side edges of the mat. Knees are falling in. Take your arms out either alongside you or maybe in a T shape in line with your shoulders. Let your knees fall to the right side. The feet don't move. The knees just fall. If this feels comfortable, stay. If you're looking for a little bit more, you can bring the right foot on top of your left knee. And if your neck is happy, keep your chin facing towards the ceiling. Otherwise, turn your head over the left shoulder. Start to settle here into the mat, releasing your spine after a nice practice. And allow the weight of your body to relax completely in towards the ground. Softening down, be heavy. Try feel that breath becoming longer and slower. Release your right foot. Lift the knees up. And let the knees simply fall to the left side. Again, if you'd like to take it deeper, place the left foot on top of the right knee. Option to turn your head over the right shoulder. Allow your body to melt down. Feel the twist happening through your whole spine. Without any force, just with the weight of your body. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale, soften. Release the left foot to the mat. Take your knees up and draw the knees into the chest. From here, we're going to turn the heels up towards the ceiling. Hold to the outsides of the feet or your ankles or even the knees. We want to try press our whole spine into the mat, including our hips, coming to find a happy baby. In your happy baby, it might feel really good just to move the head nice and slow from side to side. But most importantly, keep your whole spine planted firmly to the ground. Releasing our spine after all of that work, giving our body that love that it deserves. Try feel your belly expanding between the thighs here and letting everything go. Give yourself that final hug. And from here, extend your heels away from you. Take the heels out to the side edges of your mat. Let your toes fall outwards. You can either take your arms really wide, or if that doesn't feel comfortable, even rest your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your heart. Let the elbows relax towards the ground. Take a long, easy breath in and exhale, sigh, release, let everything go. Come to bring softness through your whole body, sinking all the way down into the mat. You can close your eyes here and try to imagine that you are as heavy as you can possibly be, not holding on to any tension, any thoughts, and completely letting go. Take a longer, slower inhale, and just exhale, let the breath back out. You can start to bring movement through your fingers, through your toes. Start to rotate through your ankles, through your wrists, until eventually feeling ready to take the arms all the way up to the floor behind you. Interlace the fingers, take a deep, full body stretch. And as you exhale, sigh, release, let it all out. Draw the knees into your chest. Come to roll to the right side. Support your neck with your right arm, resting here for a moment. Try see if you can keep the eyes closed. And in this position here, just taking the time to honor and respect your body, giving thanks for all of the efforts you have made in being here and showing up on your mat. With your left hand, come to push up and find a comfortable seat. You can rest your hands over your knees or into your lap. Sit however is comfortable for you. Soften down through the shoulders, relax through your belly. And the eyes are still closed here. Bring softness to the space between your eyebrows. Relax all the way through your eyes, cheeks, and jaw. Find a little bit more length through your spine, and then softness through your shoulders. Bring the hands to your heart center, coming back to the intention or being you dedicated your practice to, and allowing that to sit with you for as long as you need, throughout the rest of the day, throughout the rest of the week, however long. Let it come up whenever you feel distracted, unmotivated. Come back to that. Thank you so much for taking the time to practice with me. Namaste.